North Smoky, tell us about your work here.
This is the polar bear at the St. Louis Zoo. His name is, I think it's pronounced Cully. It's K-A-L-I.
I think it's Callie. Is it Callie?
Anyway, that's him, and he's cute.
Ain't he cute? And what media is it?
Acrylic.
Acrylic. The talented North Smoky. And going on to the beautiful Miss Dee Dellerman. Or should I say delightful Dee Dellerman?
This is our first Sheltie that we ever had. His name was PJ. He weighed 17 pounds and he was a sweetheart. This is done in acrylic.
Aww. But you have another Sheltie now, don't you?
We've had a total of 5.
5.
We have 2 now.
And who do you have now?
We have
Daisy, don't you?
no, Daisy died.
Aw.
Bella and Chloe.
Bella and Chloe. All right, Don Dellerman, tell us about your work here.
Named this The Sinking of HMS Java. It's actually a true painting, but the ships aren't quite right, but the happening was right. It happened in 1812.
In the War of 1812. And what media is it?
Acrylic.
Acrylic. Very cool.
What's the U.S.?
The darling Don Dellerman. And the very pretty Pat Jackson. This is the first P word I can get.
So this is fairy dust, and you have to look really close to see that's what they're gathering. This fairy dust from the air. It's really dust, but hey.
But we call, oh yeah, that's cool. Look at the joy on their faces. That's beautiful.
Well, hey, that's because they're gathering fairy dust.
That's because they're getting fairy dust. That's so awesome. All right, and the
Melodious.
melodious Melanie Priest and co-president. Tell us about your piece.
This is my dog Kiki, and I did it from a photo just outside in my backyard when we had a snow that was such a thick crust that the dog wouldn't even fall into the snow. That was a few years ago. Anyway, and then I call it moonlight, but it's actually the light of the house behind me that is lighting up. But anyway,
Well, that's beautiful, and that is in pastel.
pastel.
Very nice. All righty. And the gorgeous Jerry Knobby.
There you go.
This is an orchid that my son brought me, and I just had nothing else to do, so I painted it.
And what media is it?
This is watercolor.
Watercolor.
Nice.
That's gorgeous.
Thank you.
And our newest guest tonight, CJ, you want to tell us about your work here?
This is my first palette knife painting.
Oh,
Yes. It's really neat. I love it.
Thank you.
Love it back.
yay. And what's the title on it?
It's Angel.
Angel.
Angel 1.
And is that oil or acrylic?
It's oil.
It's oil. That's really nice.
It's oil.
You know, I love this texture in here from the palette knife and the background. It's really nice.
Cool.
Very nice, CJ.
Thank you.
And it's a good J word, Judy.
Joyful.
Joyful, Judy Rebke. Tell us about your work, Judy.
This is called morning sailing, and it's a photograph that I took in Puerto Vallarta. Decided to paint recently, and I was trying to get a feeling of fog over by the mountains, and the sun's just was coming up and burning it off. It's oil.
Nice. You know, and the part that we caught in there was she went to Puerto Vallarta. Are we all jealous? Okay, so
Sit down with palette.
this is our last monthly competition of the year. We will find out who wins the overall competition at the Christmas party on December 1st. So in 4th place, and we have a tie. This was a very close vote all the way around for every level. So number 2 and number 4. Who's number 2 and 4? Step forward.
2.
I'm 4.
Okay, so Jerry Kanavi, you will get 5 points, and Dee Dellerman, you will get 5 points in the overall competition. And in 3rd place, we have number 8. And I believe that's Judy Rucky. It is. So you will garner 10 points in the overall competition. And in second place, we have number 3, which I believe is Don Dellerman. Hey, Don, you just scored 15 points for the overall competition. And in first place, we have a tie. So 2 people are going to get 20 points tonight. So that is number 1 and number 6.
1 is Nora.
Nora.
6 is...
6 is Melanie. So Melanie and Nora, you guys are both scoring 20 points for the overall competition. So
And can I announce the winner's box?
yes,
The custodian shows Pat Jackson.
Pat Jackson, congratulations! You won the Diane Wheeler's hand cut box. That's awesome.
Picture or very similar.
You got the box, is that what you
Kelly.
Focused in North St. Louis County, Northside Art Association is a nonprofit 501c3 arts organization that serves local artists through community exposure, networking, education, and peer interaction. Learn more about Northside Art Association at www.northsideartassociation.org.